YouTube, what is going on, guys? And welcome back to another Manga Talks. This time I am bringing you Boruto, Naruto Next Generations, Chapter 60, okay? In this chapter, we are going to be talking about strictly Kawaki's place, all right? And we will hop right into that right after this. All right, guys, and we're back. All right, so there's a lot of filler things in this chapter, or I would like to call them filler, because me personally, the main task here is strictly, me personally, Kawaki. All right. Now, yes, we got insight about more on Damon, things like that. Code. All right. It's still up in the air. All right. We didn't get too much more information on Damon, Ida, or Code. All right. But we did get to see a little bit of Code flexing a little bit, trying to figure out what's going on with Damon and who he really is. All right. Before he could actually, because Code was trying to get the scoop. All right. Now, this is why I say this is still up in the air, because it's like, me personally, I think Code, I think he would like to have a bunch of allies, but the thing is, I think he has trust issues. All right. Because he wants to know everything that's going on with anybody who's beside him in full detail. All right. But as he asked Damon, Ida told him to be quiet. All right. Not to give up his intel that easily. All right. And Code, being the person, oh, you don't trust me? Well, it's not that we don't trust you, but mind you, we just met. All right. I don't know you. You don't know me. We don't know each other, and they don't know C. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it'd be best if we keep everything under wraps. Now, here's the thing. With that being said, has Code messed up? Did Code show everything that he's able to do? Versus Ida and Damon, all right? That's a question that could come next chapter, because they weren't too focused on them today. What we are more focused on is Kawaki, all right? And Amado, all right? Last chapter, I can't pronounce her name. I think it's Kaki or Kake or something like that. I don't know. But the one who takes care of Kawaki, all right? Remember last chapter, she was trying to, dig into Amado in order to figure out what he's been doing. But Amado is a grown man. He's been betraying people for as long as he can remember. You're not about to get over on Amado, all right? But here's something interesting. Remember last chapter we were discussing, okay, Sasuke losing the Rinnegan, Naruto losing Nine Tails completely. They are at a low point. We are literally back in Shippuden, all right? Maybe Shippuden, all right? Where Naruto learned Sage Mode and Sasuke just got a hold of the Mangekyo, all right? Now, with that being said, Amado is up to something, all right? Kake, or whatever her name is, she was breaking down, trying to figure out what Amado is doing. Now, Amado is not breaking down anything to Kake, because he's already stated to her, you are naive, all right? You just don't know anything. You think you do, but you don't, all right? Now, Kake has also came across this container, and Amado stated that he is not going to betray the Leaf, all right? But instead, give them an ally, a most powerful ally, okay? Who could this ally be? And that's the next question. Is this ally used for good? Because at any point in time, Amado could put a switch in this creation of his and turn it against the Leaf, okay? Even though, given his word, he said he wasn't going to betray the Leaf. Let me show you. As you can see here, there's a container, and Kake is actually worried about it. What work are you doing right now? And what is this container? Could you leave, Kake? I'm actually quite busy. You can't tell me? So Amado just beats quiet. I just told you. I won't do wrong by Konoha. The opposite, in fact. Huh? I've already run this by Katasuki. After all, sharing tech with your village was a condition of my borrowing equipment. This one should become a powerful Konoha ally. A powerful ally? So as you can see there, Amado is creating this ally. Now, also that gives question to, are you only doing this because of the science that is being given to you? Do you feel as though you are being hostage by Konoha? So you feel as though you have to do this? This is why I question whether or not this is actually an ally or not, because Amado could easily put a switch into this creation of his and turn it against the leaf. All right. Now, at the same time, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but at the end of the day, I have to be, because all of these things have to play a part, given the fact of how weakened and how much weakened Naruto and Sasuke are. Now, it would be something different if, you know, like the Nine Tails half left Naruto or something. That would make more sense, because Naruto wouldn't really lose as much. But given the fact that he's lost the whole Fox, which was his most powerful arsenal, and Sasuke has lost the Rinnegan, his most powerful arsenal, they're both in a weakened state to a point where anything could set them to the side. You know what I mean? And that is the big thing here. He's already, like Amado has said, he's already ran it by Katasuke. They've already approved. With that being said, as long as Amado gets approval of certain things, there's nothing else that needs to go on. All right. Now let's get to the bigger part of this whole chapter, which is, Kawakis Placement. All right. Kawaki's Placement. Now, mind you, Kawaki has had a horrible childhood, being beaten, being tortured, being tested on, experimented on since a child. All right. By Jigen, aka Ishiki. All right. With that being said, he knows nothing of love. He knows nothing of care. He knows nothing of friends, things like that. And so that is why, as the development of this chapters go on, I'm liking how I would definitely say the main people that we see in Naruto, how they're taking to Kawaki. All right. Now, they are taking to him as a friend, all right? You are a student here. You are our homie. You feel what I'm saying? And the number one person to do that is not only the family of Naruto, but Naruto himself, all right? Because remember, we've all got to watch Naruto grow up to being a pitied boy into the most powerful shinobi that world has known, all right? So with that being said, let me actually break down to you Kawaki's depression and Naruto's resolve. So Kawaki, sitting on top of the statues, goes for the water. One rice ball and water? Don't tell me that's what you're eating for dinner. Kawaki looks back. I know Hinata's made dinner by now. What are you doing here? I'm bored of it. Can't I eat other stuff sometimes? Come up with a better excuse first. You've never not cleaned your plate. Lord Seventh, I really like this spot. It's out of character for me, but I like the view from here. To gaze down upon this village you protect. But there ain't a place for me anywhere in this village. It's no one's fault. I'm a troublesome outsider who wandered into this trouble-free, peaceful place. To be honest, I was really cocky. I can laugh at myself now. Jigen was right. Whichever. I mean, Ishiki. Yoink. Naruto decidingly picks him up. Hey, what the heck? Let me down. Jigen, Ishiki, who cares? I certainly don't. We're going home. My stupid son. All right, now that's just part one of what I like here. All right, now we got to see the side of Naruto being that father that he is. All right, now yes, I know everybody's talking about Naruto's father capabilities is close to Goku, but at the end of the day, Naruto cares. All right, he's been in that position before. All right, he's been there. You know, all alone, having nobody to talk to. Nobody liked him. You know what I mean? But there were select people who actually extended their arm to Naruto and helped him to become the person he is today. All right. And then that's just, like I said, that's just part one of getting Kawaki to feel like he belongs. Part two is when the family, and especially Boruto, definitely decides to help him, okay? They throw him a welcoming party, okay? Hinata cooks a big dinner, and Himawari decides to fix the vase that they broke a couple chapters back, all right? Well, I shouldn't say they broke. Kawaki broke that. But other than that, like I said, Boruto really looks at him as a brother, all right? If you don't believe me, let me show you why I love this chapter so much. So as you can see here, everybody's eating dinner peacefully. Look, it did take effort to fix, but it's ugly with all those cracks. Use the one I bought you. No need to humor me. But I chose to use it. This vase has become even more precious to me now. It's fine. You're both so weird. Hey, Kawaki. I was gonna give you something nice, but keep being rude and I won't. Huh? No way. You gotta at least show me now. You seriously need to work on your attitude, dork. Here. As you can see, Naruto smiles. Isn't this really special to you? Plus, I'm not officially a shinobi or anything. Now that you've started shinobi training, you're a ninja in progress. It doesn't matter whether you're official or not. Besides, even if you're not, me, Sarada, and Mitsuki consider you one of our teammates. So just think of this as a formality. I can't accept this. Then you won't have one. I got old man Sasuke's. Well, okay, he lent it to me. I got it. This will be a loaner too, since you'll get your own if and when you become a full ninja. And then you could give this one back. Why not? It's a brilliant idea for you, Boruto. What do you mean for me? Go on, Kawaki. Try it on. All right, so as you can see right there, all right, Kawaki is being embraced by the Uzumaki family, all right? And that is exactly what Kawaki needs as time goes on, all right? Because Kawaki feels out of place. He doesn't feel like he needs to be in the village. He just feels like nothing more than an outsider, equivalent to what Naruto felt when he was a child and only had the nine-tailed demon fox in him, all right? So you could definitely see the comparisons between this Boruto and the original Naruto, and that's one thing as to why I feel as though this is just steaming right along. Okay, there's just so much, I would say, flashbacks given to us at any given point. All right, but with that being said, we're going to talk about the next interesting thing that could take place in the next chapter, and I will show you that now. So as he's sitting there, Kawaki starts to think, Konoha, is this the place I belong? So take it for yourself. Brand new power. In the form of a karma that's purely a weapon. Give me a break. I don't need no karma. There's still one thing that I could do to protect Konoha and Lord Seventh. Okay, so right there, guys, Kawaki is going to reflect on what Amado said. And maybe, just maybe, he will take Amado up on that what you call it? The offer that he made to him. All right. Now, before we end this video, I want to talk, all right? Because now you guys can butcher me all you like, but I've been paying attention, all right? Remember in the beginning of all of this how we stated that maybe it may not be Kawaki. Maybe it's Ishiki who actually took Kawaki's body, all right? Here's the interesting thing, all right? This is where I start to feel as though Amado has a play in the very first episode of Boruto where they were 16 fighting each other, Kawaki and Boruto, all right? Here's the thing. One thing that we noticed is every single time Boruto, or should we say Borushiki, has actually made presence, all right? The number one thing we have to look at is the aura, all right? That is the aura. The aura that circles around Boruto. Now, mind you, we have not seen this with Kawaki because the simple fact of the matter, Jigen was still alive, all right? With that being said, Boruto, on the other hand, he received the aura. That's the number one thing. The aura of the gods. That is how you know he became Borushiki. B, the horn sprouts out of his head, all right, when he becomes Borushiki, all right? And 3, it's kind of like a fusion thing. Both voices play out when they are being overtaken, all right? If you guys go back, now we cannot break this down within the manga version, but we definitely can compare this to the very first episode of Boruto. Remember, all of these things equaled out to him being Borushiki. But why in the beginning was he able to A, activate karma, B, no horn, and C, no fusion voice, okay? With that being said, those 3 things let me know the gods are no longer in the picture. Or I shouldn't really say no longer. I would just say they don't have a part to play at that point, okay? Which makes me believe that Amado is the person who had a hand in them controlling their karma, okay? And with that being said, if Amado actually had a part to play in that, then guess what? Boruto and Kawaki are 10 times stronger if they're able to actually use the karma at a god tier level without becoming a god themselves. So keep that in mind, okay? Keep that in mind. What I just said, please do watch all the way to the end of this video because that is the most important part I want you to understand as you continue to watch both the manga. Well, you read the manga and you continue to watch the anime. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, you already know what to do. Don't be afraid to hover and haunt that like button. Subscribe today to become part of this old gang, Team Nephilim. Let's get it. Tap that notification bell to know each and every time that I'm uploading videos. And guys, remember, to be good at the game, you gotta kill with skill. And until our next nightmare. Peace, guys.